Diamonds in the rough. NFL Draft Diamonds. Time to shine.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Williams with NFL Draft Diamonds, and today I have with me Rondrow Peebles, who's a linebacker out of Carson, Newman. How's your day been, sir?
It's been good. Just got out of a couple meetings with the coaches and everything. Everything been solid.
Gotcha. So you're back at school now, huh?
We just started summer camp. We started today. Just basically getting everybody caught up with everything we're trying to do, what we're trying to prove this year, and yeah, I think we're ready.
Gotcha. Well, why don't we talk about you for a little bit? Tell me a little bit about maybe where you're from, and just catch us up a little bit to in your career there at Carson Newman. So just kind of give me a brief summary, please.
Okay, basically, I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. Got recruited, of course. Basically, didn't really see playing time how I wanted to my freshman and sophomore year, but then I actually started my junior year, and basically that's where my platform started, being able to accomplish a lot of things, and this is where we are now, coming into my senior year.
So when you say junior year, you mean 2019, right? I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
so um, I'm looking at your stats from 2019. They're pretty nice. I mean, you were able to do a whole lot of things there. And I have, what is it, 93 tackles, 18 of which were for loss, and 9 sacks, all of which, again, just all of that's in 2019. So, I mean, and really what I'm looking at when I see those numbers, I kind of see you like, I don't know, inside, outside, like everywhere as a linebacker. Tell me about you as a linebacker, man. Like, what kind of player would people be getting?
They will be getting more of a run stopper. Basically, I'll fill up the gaps, close in, short yardage. I get the stop, and yeah, I get a run stopper.
Cool. So, I mean, run stopping guy. So, I guess you've also been a team captain, right? I mean, you've been a team captain. Is this your first year or your second year being team captain?
This will be going well if you count COVID year. This will be
Right.
my second year, but I feel like I will count this as my first year because we're actually
Sure.
about to get into actual practice, knowing that we're about to have games coming and we're about to like have start summer workouts, and then after that we start fall camp, and that's just my way. And then that's when I know I gotta actually step my game up and actually be vocal with the players.
Gotcha. So, I mean, what kind of a leader are you, or do you plan to be, I suppose,
Yeah,
for your team? I mean, tell me about you as a leader.
um, be me being a vocal leader. I feel like I like actually giving advice, and I'm always open to what advice as well. I don't like the critique, but I also like to help on something that the players don't understand. I also like to be able to listen and be able to like take in whatever some people feel like I'm doing wrong or what I'm doing right. And then I feel like it should be both ways. So I feel like I will be like, yeah, a vocal leader.
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously, really what plays into account there is just your ability to communicate. So, obviously, being able to communicate with your guys on the field as well as off the field in the film room and such. I mean, you're just trying to be that one guy that people can go to when they have questions. Um, you touched on it a little bit earlier. Obviously, a lot of guys like yourself had to deal with this pandemic. You figure 2020 hit. Back in March, everyone was told more or less, stay home, don't go outside. I mean, you don't want to get sick or anything like that. I mean, and then of course what happens is that leads to you guys and really like I don't know, the vast majority of small schoolers just kind of shutting down their season. Tell me just about like how you received that news and maybe like how you have used this time in order to really stay focused and better yourself.
It was really frustrating because I know, like you said, when it shut down, it kind of like because there was a few players back on the 19 team that didn't have the opportunity to like show what they had or the skills they had to like go to the league. But I feel like I used it as motivation because, I mean, in life, you go through some things and then, you just got to bounce back from them. So basically, I'm just trying to bounce back of what I had in 2019, trying to prove to people that I'm still the same player or even better than that player than I was back in 2019.
Gotcha. So walk me through your game prep. Like lead us up to like a maybe like a typical week. Like you gotta go through the film room, the weight room. You gotta get out there and practice. What does that look for you? Can you just kind of break that down for me if you don't mind?
Yeah, so usually we have to get 2 workouts in before the week is over. So I make sure I get mine Monday and Tuesday early in the morning at 6 o'clock, start my day off. Then also we practice later on in the day on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But um, I start off by when I watch film, I go and watch film and I look at their best player. I see because most of the time that their best player is getting the ball. So I see where they line up at, what kind of technique they have, what kind of um, what kind of
Yeah, just I get what you're saying. I mean, whatever their tendencies are. So I mean, I understand.
whatever their
I
tendencies
understand
are,
what you're trying to say.
what they're basically trying to use or like what they use to their advantage or and see like what their coaches, what positions they put them in and what they like to do a lot. So and then that's when we see I also look at how the offensive line block or see what kind of like tendencies they have as well. See what kind I check and see what kind of checks they have, what kind of signals they also have, all that stuff.
Great. And what about you in the weight room, man? You got a favorite lift there that you like sharing with people?
I like the bench press a lot. It didn't become my favorite to this past off season. I did the most I ever did with 225 bench reps, and I actually hit 22. So
Nice. It's
yeah,
nice.
so my goal is to get in the upper 20s, the higher 20s, like past 25. But yeah, I'll say the bench press.
Well, I mean, 22 is not bad. I mean, I think it's a solid number. I mean, yeah, you always want more. Everybody always wants more. So I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
Um, Dro, tell me about like I don't know, maybe one of your most memorable moments, maybe one of your biggest highlights. Maybe if there was a game or play that really just sticks out that you want to share. So, what's the one game I got to put on to watch you perform?
The very first game of 2019 versus West Florida. I feel like that's my biggest game of my career. Um, Not by like stat wise, but like I feel like the platform it gave me was really big. Um, that week, I ended up with Tennessee State Player of the Week, got sack Player of the Week, and I also got National Player of the Week. So I feel like they gave me a platform, and then that's when I just went up from there.
Gotcha. And of course, like West Florida, they actually went on to do great things that year. So I mean, uh, that's just kind of what you had yourself up against. I mean, some great competition there. So being
Yeah.
able to kind of put on that one tape of, I think they were the champs that year, weren't they?
Yeah, they
So
actually won.
so if you say yeah, turn on the tape against the champ, see how I look. So I mean, and you obviously did well because you were named Tennessee Player of the Week. Um, so couple silly questions maybe that I have for you. If you could change one thing about this game of football, uh, what would it be? Give me just
Um,
one little tidbit.
I would say the targeting rule, like, I mean, it should most definitely be in our game because it's always safety is always first. But sometimes, like I feel like they're forcing it in a way because a defensive player could have like he could be running as fast as he can, and his momentum will take him someplace it don't like he don't want to go, and then he accidentally hits somebody in the helmet, and then boom, he's out the game. Like it's like you like say your best player, like you can't lose your best player in like a national championship or a Super Bowl because of a helmet hit. Like it's frustrating, but I understand what like football is trying to do. But I just disagree with the punishment. Like a 15-yarder would be okay, but kicking somebody out the game is I just don't sit right with that.
No, I hear you. I mean, I think that the whole targeting rule, I think most of the people that are fans of this sport, that when they see that whole targeting thing like come down, they're like, oh man, that guy's, going to be gone for the game. I mean, and maybe like for next week's too. I mean, depending on like when that targeting happens. So yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, there's got to be some way, I don't know, some sort of crazy analytics to maybe switch things up there a little bit. So, um, what if you can give your younger self some advice? Here's your next question. So, if you can go back in time, maybe your 17-year-old self, you want to prepare him for like the next 5 years. What sort of tidbits would you give him?
I would just tell myself to be patient. Patience, like I done came a long way with patience. Um, Being able to, you know, not sit back and wait for my turn, but actually like grind my way up and being patient with how far I came. I would say that's the word for me is telling myself to be patient.
Yeah, I think we all need a little bit more patience for real. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, I mean, obviously you've had a heck of a journey. Decent, decent prospect, I believe. I mean, really a solid linebacker that I feel like can do a lot. I mean, can be versatile, can line up in on the interior or outside. But let's just take a second. I don't know, kind of put football over here for a second. Tell me a couple things about Dro Peebles, man. Like what do people need to know about you outside of being a football player? Give me something, whether it be your hobbies or whatever, like whatever comes to mind for you.
Well, first thing people need to know about me is I'm honest with myself. I feel like you got to be honest with yourself before you be honest with anybody else, or like have respect for yourself. And I feel like I'm trustworthy. I feel like I'm confident. Like, and I'm a grinder. Like, not even in football. Like, I like to like work. Like, I want to push myself to make sure I do bigger and better things every day. Got to wake up every day with a bigger like mindset or a better mindset than yesterday.
Gotcha. And you're a communications major, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Have you graduated yet, or what's your situation?
I graduate this upcoming December. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do with that.
Nice. Well, I mean, hey, I mean, it's always nice to get that check mark and be able to tell like your mom and dad like what, like I got this degree, man. This is pretty nice. Anything else about yourself you want to share, like Tell me something about your hometown in Knoxville, man. Like, if I had to come and visit you, like, what would I have to do there?
Oh, well, yeah, Knoxville. I mean, we could kick it at the mall. We could go to. We could come up to Sevierville and go to like Dollywood and stuff. But really, Knoxville is just natural. It's a beautiful place. Just a natural place where I mean, I enjoyed growing up at. Just different, like you got different stuff to do, and it's exciting because like you got your friends to chill with and all that good stuff. So um yeah.
Cool. Well, I know at one point I've kind of been through there. I've been wanting to go to Dollywood for a while now, so definitely some great, country out there. Really looks great. I mean, most people are friendly out there, so but so yeah, it's definitely fun to get out there. Rondro, as we begin to wrap up, I mean, I always ask guys the why question. The why question really just kind of getting to the core of it. Why do you do what you do and your motivation? So why don't you go ahead and hit me with it?
Why do I play football? I play football because I feel like it's my getaway. You could be stressed and you could be frustrated about something, and them 3 hours we're out on that field, like I get to focus on one thing and actually have fun with it. um my my family is another big part of it. Basically just I do it for them because like I mean they put me in the sport since I was 9, and it from there, like I know that was one way I could like make them happy. But like I mean I made them happy many more ways, but I know this was one way that something I was actually good at. And being able to see smiles on their faces and everything, it just it motivates me to get better every day. So
Cool. And
yeah.
very
Yeah.
finally for you, give me your pitch to like all those teams in the NFL. Like, why should they take a chance on you, sign you, draft you, all that good stuff? What kind of teammate would they be getting?
That began someone who's confident in their game, someone who is ready to work, someone is who's ready to learn, be in a playbook all day, make sure that I'm prepared every day I come in a facility. So yeah, that's what they'll be getting.
Yeah, I mean, again, I can't stress it enough. I mean, with a player like you, I mean, again, I have you in my notes, about 6'2", 245 pounds. I mean, you're a linebacker, but I mean, that's not really pigeonholing you into one spot. Like I could put you there on the interior, like I could rush you on the edge. Like in a 3-4 scheme, so and we could really move you around like all over the place. And I think that you have a lot going for you at the next level. And hopefully somebody will give you that opportunity, man. So I do wish you best of luck moving forward. We do have some games planned this fall, so
Yeah,
best of luck to you in this upcoming season, man.
thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Again, this is Rondrow Peebles. He's a linebacker out of Carson Newman. Definitely check him out.